Death investigation in Scottsdale after a worker was attacked and killed by a swarm of bees.
Police say it happened at a retirement community near Scottsdale and Pinnacle Peak Roads earlier this morning. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly joins us there live. And Chase, have you been told maybe how many times this worker was stung?
Troy, I actually just got off the phone with Scottsdale Fire Department. They gave me some more details of exactly what happened here. They said 3 workers were outside this retirement community about to get on the roof. One of them was actually in this boom lift or a cherry picker approaching the roof when the fire department told me they started getting swarmed and attacked by bees. The 2 workers on the ground then brought that worker back down to the ground level. At that point, the bees followed them. All 3 of those workers started getting stung by the bees. When firefighters arrived, they said that swarm was still attacking. They had to use a mixture of water and foam to get the bees off them. It was at that point where all those workers were taken to the hospital. And when I asked just how many times they were stung, they said for at least one of the workers, it was about 10 to 12. But for the other 2, it was too many to count. And when I spoke with the Valley doctor, he said from his experience, in order for someone to die from a bee attack like this, they would have to be stung either hundreds or up to 1,000 times. On top of the roof at the V at Silverstone Independent Living Facility, Scottsdale police say 3 workers were attacked by a swarm of bees and had to be rushed to the hospital. 2 of those workers are now in stable condition, but one of them died from the attack.
I assume that they were just minding their own business and just kind of got a little too close.
Dr. Frank Lavecchio is an emergency physician and medical toxicologist at Valley Wise Hospital. He's seen countless bee attacks in his career, suspecting the ones that swarmed the workers are Africanized honeybees, also known as killer bees.
It's very hard to kind of protect yourself. Once you get nailed by one, all the other guys kind of come over.
These attacks are relatively common. Dr. Lavecchio says the venom from these stings can cause serious problems.
Kidney failure, it can cause liver failure, it can cause you to bleed. So any place you have a blood vessel can kind of cause it to open up. It can cause you not to clot. In some places it can cause you to clot too much.
For someone to die from a swarm attack?
The deaths from these where they get massive amounts of stingers, when they get hundreds of them, usually it's from this multi-system organ failure.
And if the person was allergic to the venom, and also got stung hundreds of times,
you'd be dead pretty quickly if you were truly allergic.
The Scottsdale Police Department and County Medical Examiner are investigating this death. I briefly spoke with the facility's director about the attack, but she told me she has no comment at this time. Dr. Lavecchio tells me if you ever find yourself in a situation getting swarmed by bees, he says the best thing to do is just run away as fast as possible. Try to get inside a car or get indoors to limit how many stings you receive. And also, if you feel any illness or anything like that, call 911 immediately. Of course, we'll be sure to keep you updated as we learn more about this ongoing situation. For now, we're live in Scottsdale. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Yeah, you hate to hear this. And Chase, it seems like when we get the most serious bee attacks, it's when somebody gets into a hive unexpectedly, like it's somewhere where you're working, or you pull open a barbecue grill, or some kind of a watering can or something, and they're all in there.
Right, and Dr. Lavecchio was telling me even a little source of water, like checking your water meter or something like that, can also harbor a lot of these killer bees. And as soon as you get too close, and like you said, it might be unsuspecting, they're going to swarm you. And as soon as one stings you, the whole hive is going to come after you as well. So it's just a very sad situation. And again, it can happen in an instant. And again, you may have no idea how close you are getting to that hive.
Frightening. Chase, thank you.